I feel like that this is like a loaded question, only because there's two events that I consider like my first time ever cosplaying. The very first time would have to be at UNLV Anime Club, and we did Iron Cosplay, and that was the first instance of me actually cosplaying. But it was like more like stuff that was put together like in an hour, so it wasn't an actual cosplay. It was more like, you know, just to show off like the team skills and whatnot. But my first costume that I ever made was Jade Harley from Homestuck, and that was debuted in Animegacon 2012. That's an old convention. Jade Harley from Homestuck. Yeah, I was Homestuck trash. Honestly, because I'm a huge nerd. Huge nerd. Also because I saw that everyone else was having a lot of fun, and it just seemed really cool. Like, everyone had their own skills, and sometimes, like, you would see it when people cosplayed, and I just wanted to experience that. Lucini from Strike Witches. That's my favorite one. Only because I could carry around a big gun and not wear any pants. Oh, Fire Emblem. Any cosplay from Fire Emblem is always the hardest to put. And my Fire Emblem cosplay was Lyn from Fire Emblem 7. That was the hardest one. It was the hardest to make, hardest to put on, and the most expensive cosplay I've ever made. Like, my wig was $70. I had to remake the dress twice. Yeah, that was like 6 months of work. I guess today, because I'm dressed as Zontan, so it's just funny seeing people take pictures of me, and, you know, just the random comments I get. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Like, I think my favorite one so far is when a guy took a picture of me. It's like, Zontan, teach me how to fap, and I'm like, okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, I do. I remember AX 2 years ago when I was cosplaying as Lyn. There was this other Fire Emblem cosplayer. He came up to me and he wanted to take pictures with me and whatnot. And I was like, okay, cool. And then we were talking about how much we love the character Lyn. And then he was like, yeah, you look great as Lyn because... And I'm like, whoa. Whoa there, buddy. All right, we're just gonna take a step back. And I think the same convention, there was this dude who kept following me like all over the convention. It was kind of weird, but at the time I was with a couple people, so they kind of like shielded me off. So that was cool. Other than that, I don't really have any like terrifying horror stories. Most of my con stories are pretty normal. I honestly feel like that I'm one of the few people that have like normal con stories rather than like horror stories. Because it's a play off of my own name. A lot of people kept giving me random nicknames like Amoeba, Aruru, Aroomba, and I really liked Aruru. And I remember wandering through one of the conventions and I saw a figure from To Love Ru, and I was all like, To Love Aruru. And then, like, that was like years ago, and I posted it on Twitter, and then just recently I made a cosplay page, and at first it was going to be Amoeba, but then I was looking through my Twitter, and then I saw one of my tweets that said, when I make a cosplay page, it's going to be To Love Aruru, and I was all like, that's it, that's the name. I got it. I got two answers. I got a funny one and a serious one. The funny one is don't do it. But the second one, the serious answer is save a lot of money. Like honestly, cosplay is expensive whether you're buying it or making it. Like a lot of people will tell you that making it is cheaper, and it is, but the labor just kind of adds on to it. Research your character. If you want to just do a simple outfit, go for it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you want to do a lewd outfit, do it. If you want to do something crazy and out of the box, do it. Like, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's expensive, it's hard, but in the end, it's rewarding. And I think that's why most of us do it, because in the end, it is rewarding. Because you get people coming up to you, it's like, oh my gosh, you're so cool, oh my gosh, and it's just a nice feeling, and that's one of my favorite things ever. Oh, I didn't know if I was allowed to curse, so.
Oh, okay. You're good, you're good. I mean, look at the outfit you're wearing. Of course you're allowed to curse.
I'm allowed to do a lot of things, but...
So, normally this is the part where I sign off, but of course Alma here is a good friend of mine, being the first lady of Start Cosplaying.
Hey, yo.
And one of the members of the Dream Team.
What? Where's the other one?
Find him eventually. He'll probably pop up somewhere. You know how he is. But
Damn it.
I did want to ask you one more question before,
What?
you know, it's kind of as a friend.
Okay.
One of your advices for someone who wants to start cosplaying is to do your research.
Uh-huh.
What type of research did you do for coming up with your cosplay here today?
Okay, so it's actually really funny. So like, so I remember Zone Tan being a meme like a long time ago. Okay, because I used to see her like pop up every once in a while, and I was like, she's got a really cute outfit. And then eventually I learned what she was, and I was like, alrighty then. But this was like years ago, so I was like, alrighty then. And then, you know how last year I did Mimi-chan?
Yeah.
And so like I felt like that this year I kind of like, I had to like up it. And so I was all like, you know what? I'll do Zone 10 because I saw a picture of her like scrolling through Facebook, and then the caption was, if you know where she's from, I know where you've been. And I'm all like, all right. Let's do this. So let's go.
No, it's funny. I'm pretty sure I was the one who shared that picture.
I think so. I think you did. And I was all like, this is it. This is the cosplay I want to do for Otakon.
I'm happy about now that. But I was like, right after I shared it, like I saw your post a little bit later. It's like, I'm going to do Zone 10, guys. I'm like, no.
I know, right? And
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, it was just so funny too.
It's been a blast. Well, I want to thank you, Alma, for doing this interview here with me today.
I want to thank you for having me here.
So, well, again, from here, me, both myself, Shino, and everyone at Pizza Friday, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.